Hitler's war machine, once unstoppable, was now in the retreat. Germany's last hope lay in their wonder weapons. The V-2 rocket, a huge leap forward in the history of military technology. It was a weapon system to herald a new form of warfare, pummeling Antwerp, Paris, and London. After the D-Day landings, their launch sites were overrun and pushed back out of range of England. But already, the Allies were looking to the future, to the next war. The Americans were gathering up the best of Germany's rocket scientists in the top-secret Operation Overcast. With Berlin encircled, Germany's last-ditch defense falling back block by block, and total defeat only days away, those scientists remaining in the city would soon be in Russian hands. My job was to make sure that didn't happen. Von Eisenberg was punctual and made no effort to hide his ugly face. Neither did his Russian contact. I had a clear shot. The slightest pressure on the trigger, and it was good night, Major General. Eisenberg was dead. I was committed now. Both the Russians and Germans would know I was in play. 4 to go. Intel told me my next target was Dr. Gunther Kreidel, an expert in rocket engines. He was traveling across town in an armored convoy. We believed he was carrying documents that would lead me to the V-2 production facility, where the other 3 scientists were waiting. Now I knew where the V-2 production facility was. I figured I was in the home stretch. All I had to do was get in, neutralize the 3 remaining targets, blow the whole place sky high, and head for home. Simple. The scientists were nowhere to be found, but I kept looking, hoping to find some clue that would lead me to them.
Müller, jawohl, bitte komm. Müller, jawohl, bitte komm. Dieser Bastard Schwaiger hat uns alle verraten. Wir haben ihn bei dem Versuch erwischt, den Amerikaner zu wechseln. Der wird am Hochlandplatz gefangen gehalten. Der wird bei Tagesanbruch erschossen werden.
Der Scharfschütze! Er ist es!
Now, I was improvising. Nothing in our intel had indicated that Schwaiger was a friendly. This made him a potential asset. The Krauts were making a stand at Museum Island. My plan was an audacious one. To blow up the bridge with a shot from the top of the museum, stop the tanks dead in their tracks. Then, while the Krauts and the Ivans fought it out, I could head into town and get Schwaiger. Mausen Nagant 1891-31. Beautiful. The Russians sure know how to make a sniper rifle.
Die Knie.
Mach es schnell.
Mach ich doch immer.
You're hit. Let me take a look.
No time. Thank you for the rescue. But I fear that it was a waste of time. Wolf, as a plan. V2 rockets. Tauben.
Tauben? Where's that? Answer me!
Intel had been wrong about
Schwaiger. I wondered what else we'd got wrong. Or, more importantly, what else we just didn't know. Like Tauben. What the hell was that? And what was Wolf's plan? Whatever Wolf was planning, I'd have to worry about it later. I had fresh intel on Müller. He'd been transferred to take command of the Tiergarten flak tower. The only target left was Wolf, but I hadn't a clue where he was hiding. I knew the Ivans had a special operations command post in East Berlin. Perhaps he was in contact with them. It wasn't much to go on, but it was enough. Tauben was a nerve agent, powerful and lethal. Breathe it, touch it, even look at it, and your body shut down in all sorts of gruesome ways. Wolf was the architect of the plan, a chemical weapons specialist. He was helping the Russians fill the last of Germany's V2 rockets with this stuff. Their target, London. Those cunning red bastards would make it look like Germany's final revenge. Killing Wolf would have to wait. Nothing else mattered now. Somewhere outside Berlin, Wolf and his Russians were getting ready to wipe out London. But I still had no idea where the launch site was. I had the location of Wolf's office in the heart of the city. And if I couldn't find what I needed there, a government ministry building located nearby might provide some answers. The room was a mess. The Krauts had gutted it. All the papers were taken or burnt. There had to be something here that could help. Bingo. This had to be Wolf's escape plan. But before I could keep my date with that maniac, I needed to stop the V2 launch. The map showed all the possible launch sites around Berlin. Only one was still operational and in Russian-occupied territory. That had to be the place. last chance to take out Wolf was at the Tiergarten airstrip. The Battle of Berlin ended at 8:23 the next morning, May 2nd, 1945, when Commander General Weidling submitted the surrender of German forces to General Chukov of the Red Army. Within a few days, the war ended, but already, a new war was beginning, the Cold War, and I was its first soldier.